Alright, so today we're going to do the mod install for breakpoints. First things first, obviously, you're going to need breakpoint. Once you have breakpoint, we are closer to the next step. After that, you're going to have to go to Nexus mods. That's where we're going to get all the mods for breakpoints. You do have to sign in. I did sign in earlier because I forgot. After that, you could just, which you can type in breakpoint and it'll bring you to like over here. After you do that, just go to popular. You could write it out as well, but it's gonna be right here. These are the two that we're gonna need. So this is the first one. So after click it, you then download it and download Net5. I didn't the first time. Some people do. I didn't, and it worked perfectly fine. But I'd rather just do it. It's already here. So after you download that, and you see, oh shit, where is? Yeah. So after you download that, you click to open it, and then you open it. This will pop up, and it is the Anvil. So the first thing we're gonna do here, we're gonna go to the settings. We're gonna be in general, but we're gonna go down to file. We're gonna unclick use compression. We're gonna change compression ratio to 0. Then we're gonna press OK. We're gonna go back again just to double check. That's still unclicked. That's still 0. We're good to go. After that, you can select the game. For us, it's going to be Breakpoint. Select the top right corner. And so you have to go to path to executable. And then you have to click 3 dots. And you're going to find out where your game is at on Steam. Steam apps. Then common. Click on Breakpoint. And then go click on Breakpoint. Double click, open whatever you want to do. But you're going to link it to here. So now Anvil, or here is linked to Breakpoint. You can click OK. Once again, double click or click that again just to check it. Okay, we're still good. We're set. So now we officially have Anvil for Breakpoint, so we can mod it. That's the best part. After that, you'd go back over here, and you're going to go to Breakpoint again. All time. Pre-September 20th patch. I already have it right here, so we're going to come up here and download that. I already have that downloaded, so we won't. You do need it though. Apparently, it has something to do with what is it? With some files that Ubisoft took out. So when people were making mods and they took it out, the mods weren't working anymore. It would cause the game to crash. So now this came out. And then once you re-download all your mods, it works perfectly fine. Kind of reverting it, I would assume. But yeah, so first time I did the modding thing, I didn't download it, and it did not. Like I had one good mod that worked, and then the other ones crashed because they were pre-September or whatever. So then I deleted everything, downloaded everything again, downloaded this one, re-downloaded all my other mods, and from then on I have had no crashes. So we're good. So after you do that, we do the same rinse and repeat again, where your mods are gonna be over here. It'll look like that. This is what we're gonna see whenever we open the pre-September patch. And this is what we're gonna have to end up doing. So we're gonna come here, make sure I remember how to do this. We're gonna look for this patch. Quick disclaimer though. You're not going to have an extracted folder yet because nothing has been extracted, no mods have been put in, none of that in the game files itself. So yeah, just be mindful of that. This is not going to be here. So we'll find the data PC underscore patch, data PC underscore patch 01 forge, matching it up. I did confuse myself the first time and picked the wrong one. Shit happens. So as soon as you are aware that you have matched it, you can unpack it, I believe. That'll bring out all the files from it. No, I'm sorry. You don't need to unpack that. I am sorry. Look, and it even tells you what you need to do to really make it as brain dead as possible. So you're gonna come here, you're gonna open containing folder. And you're going to, in this case, replace the files that's already here. So you would go here, copy them here. I'm not gonna do that. What I did do before though was I have a backup folder area pretty much. So everything that, so like, you don't have to do this. I did it just because I was really paranoid. But if I found this one right here and then I found it over here, so data PC patch, from Forge, once again, you don't have to do it. You can just delete them and put these on. You're good. But I was just nervous, so I cut them, put them in my backup, and then put the new ones in. You can copy, paste them here, delete them, then put the new ones. You could just ignore all that and just delete these and put this one and this one. Doesn't really matter. There's a million ways you can do it, but that's just what I did just to be safe. So this is, let me take this out so it's not distracting. This is the games directory. Whenever we did the open containing folder, this is what popped up. We replaced the files, so now we're good. Refresh everything, exit out, and then after you do that, that is when you would unpack it. Now that we have unpacked them, you're gonna see up here it says extracted data PC DX11 Forge. We're in the wrong folder. This doesn't matter. The thing that matters is that we have an extracted folder now. So now you would go back. We'll get to that later. But that's pretty much the gist of it. And then if you remember, you have to do the same thing for this one. So, because we already put the files in, we're just now going to extract them, which is going to make the folder. So remember, we didn't have this to begin with. So now we're going to look for this one. Data PC resources patch 01. So that is matching this one. We already have them in the directory. So now we're just going to right click, unpack, and that's good because now we see it's also extracted. Data PC resources patch 01. That matches, we're good. You can go up. So, and then we can go up. So what we just saw was the extracted folder. So this is all the stuff that's already been extracted. This one, that did it by mistake, but we don't need that, so disregard. But as you can see, data patch PC right here, data patch resources right here. Whenever you are adding to it, it seems like it's gonna make the extracted folder for it. So all the mods you're gonna do, you're gonna see that some of them tell you to go different folders and different things and extract and do all that stuff. So then every time the mod tells you to go to different directory, it's all gonna end up here. So far of all the mods, I've only had 4 places where they've ended up. And so we can go and download the mod. I would suggest you start it, Breakpoint, to make sure it works. And then if you know it works, we'll download a mod and then we'll go about it from there. Alright, now that we got the game running, we know it works, nothing's bad, nothing's broken, we'll go to an old mod that we already did. So this one, is once again my backup folder. So this one was sling positions, alternate holsters, main and resources. So this is pretty much two different spots where you're going to be installing the mod. So to make more sense that we'll go, I already have it right now. So sling positions, and it's going to tell us once again. So to install the one in the main folder, we're going to extract it to the data PC patch forge. So to do it, the main folder is 1455 female. So we'll go to Anvil, and then we need to go extracted. We're going to go to data PC patch 01 forge, and then you can open containing, and then boom. So you're going to see, if I just type it in already, 1455, that's already here. So if you want to scroll down, there's a, like I said, there's a whole bunch of ways to do it. You don't need to do it this way. I did it this way, just like I said, I was paranoid. But I found the file, so then I would cut it into my backups just in case this one gets corrupted or anything. And then I put the new file in here. Once again, you don't. Nothing is stopping you from just dropping it here and overwriting this one. You can do that. That works. As long as you see that it's here, you can refresh it, and then boom, it's there. Awesome, we're good. So then after you do that one for the main one, exit that out again. You can go back. You would then repack it. You're going to see this is happening. Reading files, writing forge files, repack, finish repacking. So that's good. Everything has pretty much been repacked where it needs to go. And then back on the website to install files into resources. So resource right here. You're going to double click it. You're going to go to data PC resources patch 01. So data PC resources. So we're going to double click that. You can, yes, double click it. Bam. And then you can go to open containing folder, because you can't just drag the files from here to here. It has to be this window. Formatting issue, I'm assuming, I don't know, I'm not a computer guy. But once again, all of these, yeah, it sucked. But I did find all of these, and I did put them in my backup folder. Once again, you don't need to do this. So let's just fucking restart. So you don't have a backup folder. You don't want a backup folder. That's fine. You're going to come in here. Once you're in the resources patch where it tells you to go, you're going to open containing folder. This is all we care about, all this stuff. You're then going to select it all, copy it in there. And then after all that's copied, you can refresh it just to organize again, whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter. As long as you can verify that all the files are here, all of these are now here, that's good. So now you're going to exit that out. You're then going to go back. You're then going to repack it, and you're going to see repacking data, reading files, writing forge, finish repacking. All that is good. Then that lets you know it went through. Boom. And then we can start. We'll check one more. We'll do the same thing for another one. This one's going to, god damn, I need to stop. This one's going to be, lock 17. Cool. So this one even tells you where it needs to go. So once again, so you're gonna go back. This one's cool because it already has exactly where you need to go. So it's not like it needs to go back from the website. It has it on the folder itself. So we're gonna first thing go into extracted. We're gonna go. Wait a minute. I guess if so, we have this one already. We have this one. We don't have data extra patch. We don't have that one already. So what you would do, like it says here, is you just unpack it. Boom. We unpacked it. Now it has extracted. So you can. We're technically in the extract folder. You can proceed with this. So you just come here, open containing folder, and then copy them over here. Refresh it, verify they're there, exit out, go back. And repack it. You know, there's a million ways to do it. So that's one way. You can also unpack it and then press up, and that'll kind of bring you backwards so you can verify, all right, it is in the extracted. You still don't believe it, you can go all the way back, go to extracted. You can check with your own eyes, everything is here that we want. You come back here, okay, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one, they're all here, dope. So now that they're here, that's when you would go in there, open containing folder, copy and paste, if that makes any sense. Now we'll go to the next one, because we already did that one. So the next one for what we want is data PC patch. Data PC patch. Oh shit. Yeah, see, it can get confusing sometimes. Yeah, so he didn't write forge on this one, but it should have been forge. So data PC patch. We're gonna come back here. We're gonna once again open containing. Do this. Right there. Copy them there. That's all you have to do. Once again, I have a backup for all that stuff just in case anything goes haywire. I'm not as worried about it. But after they're there, you would go back, you would repack it, write everything back up, and now you know everything's good. And then the last one would be data resources patch 01. You go in there, open containing, come in here, copy all these. Over here, verify they're all there. It's good. Refresh it, verify a third, second time, whatever you want to do, however many times. As long as you know that these files are now here, that's perfect. You could then go back again, and that was resources 01. You repack that bad boy, and you're good. So now we have all these that are good. We did the Glock, we did the sling, and we repacked everything. So now we're going to the game and just pray to fucking God it works and check that nothing has been messed up. Who cares? Oh, well, there you go. That happens sometimes. Could continue.
From farmer to freedom fighter. What do you think of that?
So that's because I think my Anvil needs to be updated, but everything is working fine. So we did the sling position mod, which is still functioning. So wish they had a sling. Then we did the Glock mod, which is also functioning. So we can just put our loadout, verify we have our quote unquote Glock. Yeah, there we go. Edit it. Dope. Yep, so we know. Glock works, that works. Link position works. So everything we've done so far is working. So I think that issue was because my Anvil needs an update. Yeah, see update available. So far everything's working perfectly fine. But yeah, we can do one more update just to make sure everything's good. And then I'll get back after. Where's this one? Alright, so this one I don't have. So we will. Ooh, I don't really care about the suppressor. So we'll download this one. Slow one. We could donate afterwards. I get paid next week, so I got them. And so this one we do the first time together, because I haven't done this one at all. So this one is the. Oof, all right. We're gonna go to Anvil. We're gonna go. Actually, I already forgot, and there's no shame in forgetting because you can just come back here. So we can unpack data resources. I already got that. So we're going to unpack data resources patch 01. And then, so first step, unpacking, we did that. Second step is dragging files into this one. Okay, so we're gonna drag all of these over here. So, like I said, you don't need to have any backups, you don't have any spares, you can just copy it right here, put it there, copy there. If it asks to overwrite any other ones, I would have made backups, but because there is nothing that's overwriting, it's new files, I don't really care about that right now. So, don't care about that now. That's all good. So the last thing we need to do is repack it. So we're going to exit this out. We're going to go back. We're now going to data PC resources patch. We're going to repack this. Let's see, all this is new. I didn't have it before. We're testing it out. So now it says finish repacking data resources patch 014. Dope. After that, we're going to go back on Steam. We're going to open it up. Oh shit, before we do that though. What is it replacing? Replaces L115. Dope. Alright, now we know. So now we know. Oh, I don't even know if I have that gun. But we know what it's going to be replacing, what should be affected by it. It's going to say another corrupt thing. And I'll fix that whenever I update the files that are messed up. But it's working, it's nothing fine. It's just probably a warning that it's older AnvilToolkit. If you download it, you're obviously going to be downloading the newer one, the one I'm going to get eventually. so you wouldn't even see that little pop-up. But we already verified it's good, so everything's normal. And if it's not good, that's also why we have the backup files to kind of go back and do one mod at a time and check all those and make sure those are all good. Yeah. Yeah. So this we'll worry about later because we have all the backups. So, like I said, I think it's just the Anvil needs to be updated, and if it's not it, we can just delete one mod at a time and then restart it and then go about it until we figure out which is the mod that's not working, get all the files out, replace it again, and then start the game up. So we're gonna continue. I think she sells it over here.
The other side of all this?
Alright, we're back. My mouse was having some issues. I had to find the gun because I didn't even have it. So now we're good. Just have to switch to my controller so we can go to the shop.
We're watching you. Don't screw around.
So we got it. Boom, bam. Oh, there we go. Holy shit, that actually looks really good. Wow. Oh, that sucks. So I'm assuming, because I don't have the suppressor that was also in the package, because you see it there, but then over here you don't see it. Let's get a suppressor. Yeah, then it works. Okay. But yeah, you can see it works. Just sometimes some mods are a little janky. Sometimes you don't need to install it. I guess you do. I guess for this one you do. But you see it over here. It's nice. It works.
How you feeling?
Go outside and see how it shoots. Just make sure that it functions exactly how it should be.
You ever see yourself doing this?
Well, it works. Yeah, so that's pretty much how you do it from scratch. And then if you already have everything selected. Oh, okay. Dope. Well, now we know it works. Quit this game. There we go. Yeah, so we can even go back and do. You get this, but it'll just be wrapped. I don't really want it. So we'll see why that sound doesn't work. Unless I don't have one on it yet. But yeah, that's essentially how you do it. I'll probably make an update to this video when I get a little better at recording and going back and forth, but that's essentially how it works. It's a little bit confusing, it's not too much, but just remember, for a quick summary, you buy Breakpoint, you download Anvil, you change the settings and file. You put the path to the Ghost Recon game. And then from there is, we don't have any of these in the beginning. So then from there, that's what you would. Oh damn. So when you would click any one of these, unpack them, and then open them, add whatever the game files you want, refresh, exit, go back, new thing's gonna be there, repack it, and then you're good. I don't need this one though. Who wants to delete it? I don't need this one though. Who wants to delete that? Yeah. I think I take it down. Oh, but you can see. Then you gotta play around and see whatever other little things come up and go. And like we saw, every